Saucey fam. Home fries. Saucy penna fries. All of you Saucey members. What's going on, guys? What's going on? I hope you're all having a great day today. Or gonna have a great day today. Depending when you're seeing this. Whatever applies to you. Make it a great that. This is another Patreon request for you. This one comes from Sandra. Sandra wants to hear Home Free's Lonely Girl's World. Never heard it. Obviously, if I had, we wouldn't be reacting to it. So, probably didn't need to say that. But I did, because, you know, I just got so much oxygen to spare. I figured I would just say things for no reason at all. Why not? Anyways, if you guys are seeing this on the YouTube, hit that little red subscribe button down there. Okay? That little subscribe button. It just, from what I'm told, I don't know this for a fact, I don't know why, but supposedly everybody that's hit that button, they just, their life just has more oomph to it. You know? It's just more octastic, I guess. I don't know. I don't know why that would be. I don't know what subscribe means necessarily, but just hit it. You know, it's worth a shot. And then there's a bell there. Do all that stuff. Throw a like on the video. Just do it, man. No. All jokes aside, Sandra, thank you from the bottom of my heart for your support. It means so much to me. You guys know this. I say it in every request video. But I always will, because it's always going to mean something to me. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for being a patron. Honestly, truly, I love you. I love you so much. Let's check this out, man.
In a little while he'll be coming home. He's way past buzz and he's way too stoned, thinking she's alone, but she's not at home. She tried, but he ain't been listening. Yeah, her patience is wearing thin, but she's getting strong, about to move along.
Sandra. Is this going to be one of those? You know, the unappreciative D-bags, for lack of a better uncensored platform. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Whoa. Makes me very emotional. Because it's just not fair, man. You know? She made you an amazing meal, which took her all that time, energy. All she wanted was to make you happy, and to maybe for you to tell her that it made you happy. Show a little gratification. Have a little moment. You know? And he's just going to throw up the hand. Hey, buddy. Why don't you come throw your hand up over here, huh? Come on, Sandra. Don't do this to me. Trying to keep the spirits up today. You know? No waterworks. None of that jazz.
Boy, best be careful. A lonely girl can break your heart. She's going out tonight to find something she lost long ago. She's off the map, but she'll ease on down the road. Still ain't heard her favorite song, but single lady.
Let him go. Push him out the door. Give him a little boost into his new life. Because the grass is always greener, right? Wrong. Wrong.
Ladies just came on, so she ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely girl's world.
Okay. All right, Sandra. I forgive you. I take it back. I take it all back. I love where they're going with this. I love where they're going. The messages, totally 1,000,000% all about it. Let's go.
So she ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely girl's world.
Power. Yes.
Right about now, he'll stumble in, pass out on the couch, and he won't notice she's moved along. She's turned off the phone. She's done being alone. Oh, she's going out tonight to find something she lost long ago. She's off the map, but she'll ease on down the road. Still ain't heard her favorite song, but single ladies just came on. So she ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl, and it's a lonely girl's world. She wants a man who understands she ain't worth giving up. She needs a man who understands how to fight for love. She's going out tonight to find something she lost long ago. She's off the map, but she'll ease on down the road. Still ain't heard her favorite song, but single ladies just came on. So she ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl. She ain't alone.
Ah. I've been doing too much ranting in my videos lately. This one's really this one's really hard to just keep watching and listening. I want to go on my little rants, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Keep my mouth shut. I'm going to let them do the talking.
But single ladies just came on. So she ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl. She ain't alone, but she's a lonely girl. And it's a lonely girl's world. Ooh, lonely girl's world. Yes, it is.
Oh, that was awesome. That was really cool. I love that outro. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I'm not going to do it. I know what you think I'm going to do. Freak out, man. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I guess I do say that a lot. Somebody said that to me the other day. I guess you're right. Oh, brother. All right, I'm going to do it. Just real quick. It's 2022, man. If you're a gentleman or a lady, none of my business what everybody's preference in this world is. Who cares anymore? Do what makes you happy, for Pete's sake. That is all that matters, is what makes you happy. Do that. But if you're going to have somebody in your life, and they're going to have you in theirs, just every sign they put up, it should be so obvious. It should be so, and I get it, man. The grind of life, like after a certain amount of just challenges and hurdles and the daily grind and just making ends meet and raising kids, like it's hard. It's so hard. And one thing that I totally pride myself on is staying very present-minded, as well as self-observant. Self-observant. Me and the English language, just not very good friends. In case you're new here, it's just the way it is. Sorry. But yeah, self-aware, self-observant. It's very important. It's very important to be able and not ever be too big or ego-wise, you know, to just not be able to admit fault. It saves so much hassle, so much wasted energy if you can just say, oh, that was my bad. My fault. I totally didn't mean it to go that way, or I didn't mean to say that, or I didn't mean to do this or that. I apologize. I won't do that again. That 99% of the time, that's all they want to hear. But it's the trying to defend why you did it or why you said it that just creates the argument, because they already know you're wrong. Like, they know you're wrong, or they know you shouldn't have done whatever it is. So they're not trying to hear the excuses, or even if it's a legitimate reason in your mind, just admit fault. Take the blame, admit fault, move on. And in regards to all the other ones, empower, listen, respect. Like, come on, man. That should be so natural and just obvious. But it's not. I get it. It's not. Divorce is almost like it's almost just like an inevitable thing now. You get married and eventually you get divorced. I just don't get it. Like, what happened to figuring it out? What happened to problem solving and teamwork and all of that stuff? It doesn't have to be cliche. It doesn't have to be old school. You know? I so badly want nothing more than my two daughters, for one, to know what they're looking for in a man because their dad showed them. Their dad showed them how they should be treated, how they should be loved, what it means to find a good man, what they're looking for, basically, just from a principle standpoint, you know? And then my son, same thing. I want him to always look at me and Saucey Mom and just remember that's how you treat a woman, no matter what. You take the blame, even if it's not your fault completely. You just take the blame. If it's going to make the situation easier, take it on. Or that goes for any challenge. And just, what happened to us stepping up? You know, and it doesn't have to be the man. I'm not trying to say that at all. You know, that's just kind of the way my brain operates, because that's the dynamic of my relationship and how I feel. I've always just tried to intercept issues before they can even add stress to somebody else's life. Let me just tackle that real quick so it doesn't affect anybody else. Is that not always the healthiest way? Yeah, not always the healthiest way. And I've had to learn that. It's been hard for me, but it's been awesome to kind of work through that stuff, you know? And I'm very proud. I am so proud. I'm 33 years old. Saucey Mom and I are on year 14. We have a 12, an 11, and a 7-year-old that know, no matter what, Mom and Dad love the hell out of each other. That's just the end of the story. We joke around. We have fights. We are human beings. We have 3 kids. You know, we're going to argue. We're going to fight. Stress is going to play a factor. But one thing, if you ask my 3 kids at any point of any day, of any week, of any year, they know Mom and Dad love the hell out of each other, and they will be together forever. So that's very important to me. And you know what, ladies, fellas, if you've tried and tried and tried, and you've made your dinners and they just won't sit down, don't lose any more of your life. I'm not trying to be out here ending relationships by any means. I'm not trying to contradict what I just said. If it's something you can work through it. But after a certain amount of time, you know what I mean. There's a line, right? If they're not reciprocating, or they're not trying to do their part and kind of meet you in the middle, so to speak, sometimes, as much as it hurts, and I get it, when there's kids involved, it's a totally different story. What I'm saying really doesn't apply unless you can figure it out. It's always about them first, though. Kids, that is. Just don't waste your life. Like, it kind of goes what I said in the last home free video. We get one shot at this, man. And just like chasing your dreams is a big part of that, so is how you spend your nights, how you spend your days, who loves you, who you let love you, who you choose to love. Like, that is so important. So important. And just because you made a decision when you were a teenager or early 20s or whatever it might be, doesn't mean you have to be miserable. If you're not happy, you got to admit that. But if you're going to be in a relationship and you're going to be with somebody, every sign they just put up in that video is so important. You have to when I was like 5 years old or so, this memory is burned in my brain, and it will forever be burned in my brain. My grandfather, one of my favorite people in the universe, just so kind, so supportive, so loving. I just love that man to the moon and back. But one day, him and I, it was right after my parents got divorced. We were driving somewhere. It was just me and him in his truck. And I'll never forget it. I just remember him saying, "You know that, right?" And I just kind of looked over at him, and I can still see it to this day, clear as day. And I said, "What?" He goes, no matter what happens, no matter who it is, where you are in life, if you have a woman in your life, she is to be treated like a princess. Period. They are princesses, and they need to be treated as such. And I get that, there's exceptions to every rule. I get it. But generally speaking, I don't know. I just feel like more people need to live like that. And things would be so much easier if just accept fault sometimes. It's okay. You don't have to be right. Ladies, fellas, everybody. You don't have to be right. Save yourself the time, the energy. Just go hug them. Say, "I'm sorry." Give them a big squeeze. And the second you lock arms, most of the time, you're like, yeah, what am I talking about? You just feel that connection again, I don't know. I'm doing my thing again. But it's just how I feel, man. It's how I feel. It's awful that divorce is so tied to marriage these days. It's inevitable, almost. It really is. It's just like the way of the world. You get married and, well, some years later you get divorced. Work it out if you can. Make it work. Show your kids that it's not a lost art. It is possible to work through things instead of just abandoning ship. And I get it. Like I said, sometimes that's the best way. Sometimes it's best for the kids for you to part ways. That is absolutely true. But all I'm saying is not every case, not every little problem should result in a divorce, I don't know. That's just my take on it. That's my little small-brained Mainer's opinion. So do with it what you will. But yeah, that was a really great song, a really great message. I love the little how they all did that at the end. You don't really hear them all do a rhythm section like that very often, together, all 5 of them. But yeah, whoa. Sandra, again, thank you so much for being a patron. Thank you so much for your support. That was an awesome request. Great use of your patron power. Yeah. Thank you to all my patrons. I love you guys so much, man. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Stay safe out there in this crazy world, everybody. This is Saucy Dad. Peace out, Saucy fam. Oh. Actually, 2 things. Somebody tweeted at me last night that Home Free's coming to Massachusetts. What? It's in August, so I will have already seen Tim and Austin at the Backyard Bash. But that's okay. I am absolutely 1,000,000% going. Remembering right now, I forgot to look up if tickets are on sale yet. Gonna do that right now. So get out of my room. Go. Leave me alone. Toodles. Oh, and keep calm and saucy on, baby. Peace out, Saucy fam.